So, before we begin tonight, I want you to consider something that seems wrong in the world or that seems wrong in yourself right now or possibly in your relationships. Notice something that you wish was different. And then we're going to use that in our practice later. So hold on to that and we'll come back to it later in our practice. So let's practice together now. I invite you to settle into your seat in a way that's both comfortable for you and in a space where you can really attend to yourself and your experience. And then I invite you to simply drop into your own experience and notice what is present for you now. And to inwardly and silently name to yourself what you're noticing. And then we bring our attention to our physical body and doing a body scan, beginning with our feet, and simply noticing our feet and whatever it is we're experiencing there. No judgment, not trying to change a thing. And then noticing our ankles. And our lower legs. Noticing our knees and our thighs. Noticing our hips. And our pelvis. Noticing our low belly. And our solar plexus. Noticing our chest. And our heart. Noticing our shoulders and our upper arms. Noticing our elbows and our lower arms. Noticing our hands. And noticing our low back. And just traveling up the back. Noticing the scapula. Noticing the neck. The scalp. And the face. And now experiencing yourself as one whole physical being. This body. This body that is here now. It's really noticing, feeling your sense of presence without trying to describe it in words, just knowing what it feels like when your body is here now. So just by paying attention to the body, we've sort of brought it online and it becomes very grounding for us in its presence, in its here-ness. And we remain grounded in it as we begin to include our inner experiences. And so we welcome any feelings, emotions, images, any subtle sensations like flow or energy. And we simply remain grounded in our body and invite them to arise. We even include our thoughts. Noticing them, but not getting carried away by them. So now noticing yourself as a physical being as well as an intellectual being, a spiritual being, body, mind, soul, heart. One whole being here now. So, again, really noticing what it's like for your entire being to be here. This is your presence. As we become more present, things begin to fall away. And the here and the now come fully into focus. So from this here-ness, include your surroundings, the environment in which you're seated. And then extending your awareness out beyond your four walls to include the land upon which you're situated, to include your geography, to all the creatures in it, human, non-human, plant, animal, mountains, rocks. Recognizing that you are part of it all, even imagining that you're at one with it all. And then drawing your attention to your feet again, remaining very grounded in your being, in your presence, and experiencing the way you're being drawn into the earth by the force of gravity, and that you're being held here. To really allow yourself to hear and feel that word held. You are not doing the holding. You are not holding yourself. The earth is holding you. And when we know we are held, we can begin to let go. We can begin to relax. And from this place of beginning to relax, we open ourselves to the possibility that we are also held by love, and that we can trust love to hold us. And in that trust and holding, we can relax even further. We can begin to let go. Now bringing your attention to your breath. And really attending to that out breath. Really noticing what your muscles do, what happens in your rib cage, in your belly, when the breath is released. And we'll just spend a moment observing ourselves letting go. watching the body let go of the breath. This letting go of the breath feels exactly the same as letting go of the niggling, unhelpful thought or worry or some false belief, or the need to control. It can flow out just like the breath. We're just following that out breath, completely surrendering yourself, allowing the breath to carry you into a space of simple being. And when you feel yourself stabilized in the body, in the breath, in surrendering, pick up that thought you had before we began about what's wrong in the world, in yourself, and look at it from this place you are now. Don't try to think about it, look at it, let it be here. This is the closest we'll come on the earth to being in our souls, having our ears really tuned to love. So just noticing what you experience, how love might be acting as you surrender and are with the thing you would like to change. Thank you all so much for practicing with me and supporting my own practice. I love you all.